everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajua and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and welcome back. So I have here Stag Quarte the 4th by Paris Corner, which they are marketing as a dupe for Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. So I've been able to compare the two, and I think Paris Corner actually missed out on calling Stag Quarte their own creation, because although I strongly believe they took inspiration from Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton, I think they have perfected that scent profile, that DNA, that orange mandarin, zesty, fresh, uplifting DNA. So this is Stag Quarte or the 4th. I've seen, I think there are 4 or 3 in this series, but this is the only one that I have. It comes in this package, and then you can flip it open like this, and then the fragrance itself, it's well packaged inside, very beautiful. And the color, of the whole package in the bottle goes with the theme or how the fragrance smells. It gives you an indication of how the uplifting and fun, and zesty this fragrance is. So this is how the bottle is. It comes in a very beautiful orange, bottle, sort of frosted, and the lid has this sort of mirror that you can sort of see through. You can see images through, very pretty. And it is being marketed as a dupe for Louis Vuitton Afternoon Swim. In my opinion, I don't think everything should be considered a dupe. Sometimes these Middle Eastern houses themselves sort of sell themselves short by comparing their creations, or I know the fact that you can take inspiration from some houses, but when it comes to this one and then Afternoon Swim, they definitely took inspiration from it, but the scent profile, especially in the dry down, take like different direction altogether. So for these two fragrances, the note structures are the same, including mandarin orange, Sicilian orange, ambergris, bergamot, and then ginger. That is what they both have, but I don't smell much of any ginger in any of them. To me, the most similar you find these two are at the top. As soon as you spray these two, you get this very effervescent, very uplifting, zesty mandarin orange, like orange peel, very juicy, mouth-watering, orange at the top. And that is where the similarity ends for me. As soon as they begin to sort of get to the middle and then they dry down, this one take like a slightly grapefruit, slightly mossy, slightly aquatic feel to it, whilst this one maintains that effervescent, zesty mandarin orange, Sicilian orange, bergamot, very uplifting, very bright, citrusy. It's the most uplifting fragrance I have ever come across, Stag Quarte. Whilst this one, although it has that zesty mandarin orange, it begins to sort of develop. It goes through a journey, whilst this one doesn't go through much of a journey. This one is quite linear. This one sort of dries down to this slightly mossy, slightly aquatic, slightly grapefruity nuance, which has been compared to Tiger by Bulgari. And I sort of agree with the resemblance of this one to Tiger, just that one is much more woodier, much more of that grapefruit, whilst this one you have that orange, orange zestiness with this one, associated with this one. This one, on the other hand, is the most beautiful orange fragrance I have ever come across. To me, hands down, it hasn't compared to Louis Vuitton. I believe strongly they took inspiration from it, but they managed to make this one much better, and I think they should have called it their own creation, because the quality of this juice, the price, the performance, it's so unmatched. Honestly, like I think this one gives me about 3 hours on skin, about 5 to 6 hours on clothes. It's not like the most long lasting. I always reapply, so I always get that opening blast, which I enjoy the most. But Afternoon Swim gives me about 2 hours on skin and about 3, 4 on clothes. Although I don't have a full bottle and I'm sort of managing this one, I wore it like full day, this on this sleeve, that on that, trying to see how it lasts. And the performance of this one slightly is unmatched, when it comes to this particular one. Let's say about an hour or an hour and a half difference between these two performers. So this one is slightly better than this afternoon swing. Scent profile, I prefer this. If these two fragrances were like the same price, let's say this one was going for $100 and this one was also going for $100, and they asked me to just choose between these two, I'm going to choose this one. It gives me a very realistic orange, zesty, fizzy Fanta vibes. That is what this one gives me. It is so uplifting, so delicious, so mouth-watering. As soon as you spray it, you are hit with this zesty, most uplifting fragrance ever. It's one that it's very memorable, because it's quite different from a lot of fragrances that I have come across. It's quite very, very memorable. If you are wearing this one and someone smells it on you, the person is going to notice it. It's very noticeable. It is very memorable. It is very uplifting. It is very friendly. It is very, welcoming. Everybody would love to smell this one on you. You yourself, when you wear this one, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel light, airy, fun, nothing too serious, nothing too serious, yet you're going to smell like the most delicious orange popsicle, around. That is how this one, seemed to me. I love this. I enjoy it. To me, I think it's quite a unisex fragrance, although it leans much more feminine because of that sweet orange, feel that this one has. If there is anything at all that I can compare this fragrance to, I'm going to compare it to Stella by Toka. That is also a very fizzy orange mandarin scent with some florals, So if you take away the florals from Stella, you will get something close to this one. This one is about 70 to 80% close to Stella by Toka. But this is so much better. I love this. I'm not even exaggerating. If you have tried this, just let me know how you feel about it. I like the fact that it is different. It is quite long-lasting considering it is citric. It is quite affordable, per the performance and the quality of this juice. If they are selling this for $200 and you can afford it, pick it up, honestly, because Louis Vuitton afternoon swim is going for, I think, around $300 or so. And this is like the prices, you cannot even, match them. But I prefer the scent profile of this one to that. I prefer the price point of this one to that. I prefer the performance of this one to that. I prefer the overall everything about this one to that. I'll give credit to Louis Vuitton. I'm not going to sit here and talk, ill about it at all, because if not anything at all, this actually took inspiration from it, but they perfected that DNA. To me, I think they perfected the DNA. I think they made something much more better, that they missed the chance to call it their own. They could have made this one like a Paris corner niche line, and everybody would have been running, for this particular fragrance. It wouldn't have mattered the price on this one, because at this price point, I'm so impressed. I love this. It's like it's going to be my go-to fragrance, even now. Anytime I want to be in a very good mood, I guess Perfume a few on me. I don't know if because this one is new to my collection, but at some point during the day, like in the course of the day, I want to feel this one, at one point or the other during the day. I just want to smell it, if not on my skin or on my clothes. I just want to open it and, smell it, because it is very uplifting. Like when you are not yourself, you are sort of down and you want something to lift you up, this is like what I would recommend that you go for. Scent wise, I'm going to give it to it. Performance, it's not like the most room feeling, but scent wise, performance, it is good enough for me to, top up during the day. I don't mind at all, I don't mind topping this one at all during the day. So if you are in the mood, or even if you're not in the mood, but you're looking for the perfect summer scent, North Star Quarte is what I'm going to recommend for you. So if you have this, or you have come across it, and you let me know how you feel about it, because I'm curious about how people will describe this one, or how this one will come across to others. So that is all I have for you about North Star Quarte, and I hope this video found you well. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.